Have you been having problems with your lower back because you are sleeping incorrectly on your stomach, but you still enjoy sleeping on your stomach? The answer is really pretty simple. Don't forget gravity. Gravity pushes down on top of us all of the time. See this in my hand? You throw it up, comes back down. That's the result of gravity. Gravity presses on us ever so subtly. You can't really tell, but it affects everything on the planet. Gravity does. It pushes. It is a force. Whether you can feel it in real time in an immense way or not, it's still there. So, as it relates to lying on your back or your side or your stomach, gravity is still pushing on you. So, now, more specifically, if you're lying on your stomach, and I tend to like to lie on my stomach sometimes, but it can be very, very cumbersome lying on your stomach when you're older, and especially when you have particular physical issues such as arthritic knees and legs, just in general, and your hips and back. So, one thing that we can do for many of us, maybe not all of us, but for many of us who have those back issues from lying on our stomachs, is to implement a pillow underneath us. So, here, I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I believe that you're smart enough to do this without me lying on the bed to show this to you. So, here's a pillow. You want to put your pillow or place your pillow up under your hips, right around your navel. All right. You decide on the thickness of the pillow depending on your stature, your composition body wise and so forth, your weight, if you will. You put it under your hips, you lie across the pillow that way. Now, sometimes depending on the thickness of the pillow, it can make you have sort of a V shape. You'll be hanging down, in other words, the upper part of your body. You can get a pillow in front of you as well and lie it up under your chest. Okay, and that would be your balance, so to speak. So, pillow under the hips, lie across the pillow. When you're lying on your stomach, you can adjust yourself accordingly depending on how your body is situated, if you will. And then the pillow under your chest if you choose to have a pillow. And you will find that that pressure that you had on your spine, which is coming from gravity again, and you're lying on that bed without the support of a pillow, is pushing it against the lower part of your spine and it's causing you discomfort and pain. Okay, you will find that it's going to be relieved immensely, if not completely gone. This is Brother Teacher. I hope that this was of value to you. And also, while we're here, let me just throw a footnote in here on the neck. Did you not know that you can't have your neck like this, lying on your back in the bed, propped up with a bunch of pillows? You're going to have a spinal issue. You're going to have a lower base of the neck issue. You're going to have pain and discomfort and maybe possibly have your head frozen in place when you wake up in the morning. You ever had your head or your neck stuck in one position when you try to turn it, it hurts really, really bad? It's because of the improper alignment of your body. There is a proper way to sleep. So when you're lying down on your back in your bed, even when you're sitting up watching television or reading, you don't want your head cranked forward with a bunch of pillows behind you because you're placing stress on your neck, the lower part of your neck. It's no different than having a cell phone. And I've done a video on this before in time past. Look at the cell phone. Most of us don't hold the cell phone in front of us because it requires more effort, more arm strength, even muscles to be engaged. We rather do this because it's easier. Hold your head down, but you're placing stress on the lower part of the neck, the base of the skull, and that's your spine as well. That's stress that you don't need. So try to implement, get used to doing it, holding the phone in front of you if you're going to look at it in front of you instead of down like this. Here, correct posture here. Here, incorrect posture. You follow? That's correct posture. So the same thing is true again when you're in the bed and you're sitting up with pillows behind your neck. Try to sit up as straight as possible, shaped like an L, if you will. Sit up straight when you're in the bed. Don't slouch down, and you will have many, many more years of comfort by just following some basic body principles and mechanics. This is Brother Teacher. You know I love you. So long.